Mike Jones Beats.
BBN Jack Frost, what's up, party people? How's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. Last night, I just was not into it. I think I just had low blood sugar. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't think I had nothing to eat since like earlier in the day or whatever. Not that I couldn't have, just so we can be clear. I just don't. I just think I just forgot to eat. To be honest with you. Anyway, how's everybody doing this morning? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. We're gonna have an open discussion tonight. I already told y'all we were gonna have an open discussion today. Expect for us to also be putting out content today on Instagram, hopefully also on YouTube. We were kind of not putting any content out on YouTube yesterday or Instagram because of various. Don't worry, it's not that important. It probably is important, but we're not gonna get into it. But with that being said, I want to just tell y'all real quick what we're going to be discussing today. We're going to be having a conversation today about Tory and Meg. I really want to talk about this whole Tory and Meg thing. I want to talk about drill music specifically. There's a couple of BBN things that I'm about to tell you about before we have this whole entire discussion, and we still have to talk about K Flock. So while we're still doing roll call, before we do roll call, let me just tell you real quick. First of all, can I put in a good morning statement? Like, you have to be like good morning, right? And then dot, and then we're gonna say, come in, take a seat, and join the green team. I didn't want to forget that space bar. Come in, take a seat, and join the green team. Dot. Become a member. Wait, I said join the green team. Come in, take a seat, and hit the like button. I knew I was writing something wrong. Hold on. Hit the like button. I'm gonna put the chat straight into the jump off. Why not, right? Good morning. Come in, hit this, become a member. Become a member and join the green team, rat bastards. And let's just put the cash app up, and then let's get to the show, right? Boom. All right, so I just want to get that out of the way. We're gonna do roll call in about 3 minutes. Where we at right now? We at the 3 minute mark. We're gonna do roll call in about 6 minute mark. I want to say something real quick for everybody that don't know. We're gonna be having a new type of thing that we're gonna be doing next month. For the entirety of 2022, we're gonna be releasing one piece of merch at the end of each month. That piece of merch is going to have a content. Is gonna have somebody in our community's name on it. You're going to have merch that everybody is going to be able to buy that's going to have your YouTube name on it. The way that you could be a part of this is one of the criteria is you have to be a bag swinger. That's one of the criteria. There's more criteria, but that's basically one of the only criteria involving YouTube because this is a Instagram thing. It's just over here on YouTube, you also have to be a part of the green team. It's just going to help us be able to differentiate people that we're going to be focusing on and paying attention to because you're going to have to be involved quite a bit. With that being said, also, we are going to be moving back into the Clubhouse platform, just so we're going to be clear. On the Clubhouse platform, what are we going to have is, we're going to have people who, if you are green team, you're going to be able to come on stage. Pardon me. If you are a pardon me. If you're carrying bricks in your bags, you're always going to be able to come on stage unless you have to be moved off of stage for random bullshit reasons. You might be too upset and we just got a W and invite you back later. Other than that, we're going to keep a minimum of 10 people on the stage if possible, and because we don't want to have 30 and 40 people on the stage, that just don't make sense. We want to have people on the stage that can have good dialogue with each other. We don't want to have people on the stage that just saying the opposite of what everybody else is saying. Don't nobody got time for that. We want to have constructive conversations. Copy. I want to say something real quick and then we're going to do roll call. So I was in Queen Tamika Mallory's IG live the other day. I don't go into many IG lives and things like that because I just don't. You understand what I'm saying? Like I really don't really watch other people's content that much. So I go into Queen Tamika Mallory's IG live. She was talking about a situation that happened at an airport with some kind of racism or whatever, the targeting individuals or whatever the case is. So that's beyond the point. So when I was in the IG live, I was in there trying to say things to help push the conversation in a positive manner. She literally at least said one of my lines that I wrote. And she responded back to about two of them. Yes, she knows me also, so that could be why she did it also, just so we could be clear. But beyond that fact, I was in there being a positive influence in her community that I also consider myself to be a part of. Be that person. Copy? That's the type of energy that we want to have on stage with us. That energy. Not the trying to find fault with everything somebody else is doing energy. We don't need Satan energy. We want the Most High to be walking with us, not Satan. With that being said, let's do roll call real quick and then let's get to the show. We got 40 people in here. Can we hit that like button, please? Send out some notifications. Shout out to Pavilion HD. Says good morning, BBN fam. Shout out to Florida State Bullies, dropping all of them frosts. Appreciate you, my brother. What up, King Will? He says frost, BBN fam. Salutes. He's also dropping frost. What up, BBN Network? You got in here a little late today, but you did say good morning. Come in, take a seat, hit that like button, become a member, and join the green team. And you dropped the Cash App, so we're gonna forgive you for now. Shout out to Prince to Amiz. He says good mornings, everyone's. Shout out to Kingslayer. He says good morning, Jack Frost, and then he's jumping all of them frosts. Prince to Amir also drops the Cash App in the chat. Shout out to Prince to Amir for dropping the Cash App. I got a couple of things that I say whenever I start talking about the Cash App. I think today we're gonna go with the let's support the let people smoke weed foundation. The Let America Smoke Weed Foundation. Who got 5 on it? I think that's what we're gonna be pushing early. Shout out to Cindy at Soderfield. She says salute Jack Frost and the BBN family green team. Shout out to Carl SP. Says BBN salute. Shout out to Art of D Glass. He says Buenos Dias Frost BBN familia. Good day Frost. Good day Frost and my BBN fam. Old Dog Atkins says good morning my brother. Good morning my brother. How you doing? I'm gonna say something real quick. And I just want to throw this out there because I was just discussing something like this with somebody earlier. And I've done told like 3 or 4 people to do this, but every time I tell people to do this, they usually just start making hate videos about me. So, matter of fact, I'm not even going to tell you to do it. I was going to try to give people a little bit of game so you could possibly make a little bit of side income. But every time I try to help somebody, it kind of hurts me. I don't know if I should do it or not. Shout out to Sebastian Tompkins. He says, good morning, Jack Frost and BB and Fame. Let's just get to the show. I should stop trying. Every time I try to help somebody, it kind of screws me over. I don't know. I'll think about whether I'll say it or not, but I'm probably not going to say it. I just thought about that shit. Every time I try to help somebody, especially try to help somebody on social media, with the exception of like CK, shout out to CK, shout out to Melcross, shout out to Killer Kev. That's crazy. Like, you know, look at the names I gotta say when I talk about people that kept it, you know, solid with me. Like, so that just, you know, a couple of other people too. But generally, whenever I try to help somebody on social media, they decide they want me dead or some shit. Anyway, with that being said, I'm not sure where y'all want to start. Y'all want to start with what up, Black Cuddy? Salute to the Black Spades. Do y'all want to start with Tory and Meg, K Flock, or what was the other thing that we have in the title? What y'all want to start with? Tory and Meg, K Flock, or Blac Youngsta? Whatever y'all want to start with, put it in the chat. Prince to Amir says, past 3 mornings I've been on the Delta 10 sour space candy. Impressive. But I'm Team Delta Nines. I have no idea what any of that means, but shout out to that shit. I'm Reggie or not. Those are the two different things I know. I'm not really, but y'all guys know about that shit. So keep the chat going, please. Let's donate to the let America Smoke Weed Foundation. I'm gonna tell you a really funny story real quick. Shout out to Southern V. So back when I was in high school, I know we're not talking about actual content yet, but hold on. We're going to talk about Meg first. You're the first person that says something. We're going to talk about Meg&Tory first. But let me just say this real quick story. Back when I first started, when I was in high school, pardon me. So I had this friend that used to be with me. And the dude used to never have no money for no weed, but I used to smoke him out every day because they're like, that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? So one day we needed a Philly or a cigar or some shit, like, because I don't know if I had the money. I think I was just saying, I'm not buying it today. You gotta buy that. You gotta at least buy the cigar, nigga. I'm smoking you out every day. You gotta buy the cigar. Anyway, so I forgot what happened. Apparently we needed change for a cigar, so we started to let the Kids Smoke Weed Foundation, and we started getting people donating money to buy us a fucking cigar. Apparently, I think we was able to buy more weed. Shout out to that shit. And it's K Flock. Team OG. Shout out to James S. All you see is smoking feet. Meg's name was first, so let's go with Meg. I want to say something real quick, and this is what we just have to be extremely we have to be mindful of. When you have a Meg Thee Stallion, just so we can be clear, and she's a superstar, she's already been predestined to be at the top of the fucking pyramid. Copy? This is who Meg Thee Stallion is. She's been predestined to be in the top, not at the top, the number one female, but in the top. She's predestined to be in the top. Copy? So when you have a female like that, and she gets involved with a situation where she's falsely accusing a man of something that he didn't do, the number one person that we're gonna all think about is probably Rihanna. I'm gonna tell you what's the first thing somebody told me after this first happened and Tory Lanez was accused of shooting somebody in the foot. I think James S also was lending to this concept also. They were blaming Jay-Z. They said Jay-Z did the same thing to Chris Brown when he had Rihanna do a thing. Now, I'm not accusing Jay-Z of shit. You know, there's just conspiracy theories out there, and there always is. But remember, that hurt Chris Brown's career immensely. Imagine how big Chris Brown would be right now if that situation that happened between him and Rihanna never happened. I'm gonna explain something to y'all real quick. When when a couple has a baby, whose job is affected more, the woman or the man? When a female is pregnant, whose job is affected more, the woman or the man? The woman. Do y'all ever wonder why a lot of times these rappers and these singers, they don't have kids until after their careers are almost over? There's a reason for that. So imagine if, just for argument's sake, Meg Thee Stallion was to get pregnant. You see, it don't hit Meg Thee Stallion the same like if a Cardi B gets pregnant. Anybody know why? I'm curious. Does anybody know why? What's the biggest difference between when Meg Thee Stallion gets pregnant and when Cardi B gets pregnant? Does anybody know why? What's the biggest difference? We're going to go to a commercial and then we're going to come right back. Put it in the chat.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. It seems that we are unquestionably late on rent this month. So much so that our irascible landlord has delivered a letter upon our current residency.
Damn. It's that time already?
Now y'all broke asses got 2 goddamn days to give me my money, or it's gonna be some serious repercussions and consequences. At ease, Beatz!
Shout out to Screenport. It's going to be coming out soon. Y'all got to pull up on it. It's going to be great. I promise you. Shout out to Cynthia Sodersfield with the $10 drop. She says, I got 10 on a bag. All grits and eggs. I likes the grits and eggs also. Who got 5? Who's next? We donating to the Let America Smoke Weed Foundation this morning. Who's next? Her body reaction post pregnancy. That's kind of what I'm alluding to, Prince to Amir, by the way. That's literally what I'm alluding to. But we did a whole commercial. I'm going to tell you. Cardi B is a man. Megan is... I don't got time for that, James S. So... Nobody got time for this. I don't know if Megan Thee Stallion does this, but Cardi B does the body shaping shit. So when Cardi B goes and she has a kid, all she's gonna do after she pushes the kid out is she's gonna go get her surgeries to get herself fixed back up. I don't think Meg Thee Stallion has had surgeries yet. And her whole thing about being able to keep her specific physique might be about not having surgeries. Shout out to E. Simmons. She says, good morning, BBN family and friends. And then she's dropping all of the frost. Shout out to Mocha West, Sticker Queen, dropping all of the frost. You understand what I'm saying? So if Megan Thee Stallion gets pregnant, we don't know how her body is going to look after the fact. But if Cardi B gets pregnant, Cardi B, we've done quite a few surgeries with her. We can pretty much understand, after the kid pops out, how we could, shape her back to look like Cardi B. Do you get it? Okay, so imagine if Coi Leray was to get pregnant right now. What do you think would happen? You think Coi Leray is going to be as marketable, physically attractive? I mean, I don't find her attractive physically. That's not a knock on her. She's just not my type. But I do know for a fact that there's tons of people who do find her physically attractive. And not saying this to be mean or divisive or just, but, there is a specific group of individuals who are interested in women that look like little boys. They're not interested in little boys. But they are interested in women that look like little boys. That's her body type. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think that if she had more of a body type like the other girl that I was telling you about, Minnie Sauce, I think it'd be more of a win. Because Minnie Sauce is a small, petite woman, a small, petite girl. She's not a... I think they just went too far. I think they need to put a little bit of weight on Coi Leray. That's all. Just feed her some sandwiches, put a little bit of weight on her, send her to the gym, let her get real muscles, and Coi Leray will be up. I'm telling you. Coi Leray will be up. I'm telling you. But they still have to worry about a couple of other things like skills, is whatever. It said that's weird. I'm sorry. I'm not even saying that it's not weird. But what we have to understand is, I think if Coi Leray got pregnant, you ever seen them puppies that some idiot gets pregnant before their body's developed? So now the puppy's growth is stunted forever and it never grows into a fully mature dog? That happens to us as human beings also, homie. Our body, if you're a teenage girl, a young girl, and your body hasn't reached its full potential or its full turn into a woman, and you go get pregnant, it might stop that process. You do know this, right? So right now, Coi Leray becoming pregnant might be bad for her, not just career-wise, but also health-wise. You understand? There's a reason why you don't get children pregnant. There's a reason why you don't have sex with children. First of all, you're not supposed to have sex unless you're trying to get somebody pregnant. So I should have led with that. They have a boy named Pressure that dates Coi. He looks like a girl. K Flock looks like a girl too. No, I don't think K Flock looks like a girl. Cause y'all start understanding the difference between a dude looking like his mother. Sometimes dudes just look like their other parent. Sometimes people don't have super hard features. You understand what I'm saying? You know that if you had no hard features, if you look equally, listen, if you look equally like your mother and equally like your father, but you have no hard features, you're gonna probably look more like your mother than like your father. Copy? So stop condemning these men for not having hard features. Why do you think some of them gotta scrunch their face up like this? Because they got all of the rainbows and fluffy pigtails and the ponies and shit. That's the fucking facial expressions. They don't have no other ones. A lot of niggas really was not in the trenches. They just got in the, they just jumped out there in the street because there was foolishness happening and they somehow surviving. Deuce and DeMarcus' mom says, they have a boy named Pressure. Yeah, I read that. Brian Redding says, good morning, Jack. What up, Brian Redding? He said, my apologies about yesterday with the K-Flock video. Not sure what happened, but sure, not a problem. No idea who's calling me, but I am not answering the phone. Oh, shit, that might be my delivery. Somebody says, stop screening calls. See? See, now this is a text mail number. See? Yeah, block, nigga. Get out of here. Go find another phone to fucking try to troll me from now, you bitch ass nigga. Yeah, it was on mute. No, I was busy saying, somebody said stop screening calls. I said, I don't got no choice. If I didn't screen my calls, my phone would be ringing off the hook all day. I got a screen call. I probably got like 200 numbers blocked on my phone, homie. Like, you don't understand. Where's my block numbers at? How do you see how many numbers you got blocked? Hold on, I'm trying to see where my block numbers is at. I probably got like 200 numbers blocked on my phone. I don't know how to get to where the block numbers are, but yeah, I got a shitload of numbers blocked on my phone, man. Shout out to Bronx Bread. He says top of the morning, people. What's good? What's good? Frost Nation chilling. I like that, Frost Nation. I like that. Yeah, I got a shitload of like yeah. So it's crazy. Like nah. You're not wrong though. We shouldn't have to live like this. Like this is crazy that a person has to live like this. This is insane. But this is what comes with it. So I'm cool. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I know how to block a call. I know how to block a number. You understand what I'm saying? And I got more than one number. So, you're busy trying to. I got more than one number. I don't even answer my voicemail. So if anybody has left me a voicemail in the last 2 years, the last 3 years, I don't know what to tell you. I don't even listen at my voicemail. I don't listen to my voicemail. So please don't. Send me a voicemail. I don't listen to voicemail. I don't know who this OG Atkins guy is, but I don't believe him. I think he trolling me. Anyway, I don't care to do that right now. But yeah, I probably got like 200 numbers, at least 120, 130 numbers blocked at least. At least I was at one point. I was probably blocking like 3, 4 numbers like every 2, 3 hours. That's why I don't want to hear people that is doing what they doing. I don't want to hear that. Copy. I don't want to hear none of that. I'm not here for none of that. Back to what we were saying about Tory Lanez in particular, and we could talk about the Key Flock. Key Flock does not look like 6ix9ine with black hair. What is wrong with you guys? You know what? I shouldn't even have read that comment. What up, KJ? Haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? What up, Bronx Bread? How you doing? All right, let's get to it. What up, Black Power Cross? Listen, pay attention. We're still talking about Tory and Meg, right? And I want to get off of this Tory and Meg thing, but pay attention. Imagine if Tory Lanez would have got Meg pregnant. Did you see what just happened with what's this dude name? The Baby and Danny Lay? Is it, you say her name Danny Lee or Danny Lay? I don't know. With the Baby and Danny? Do you see what just happened to the Baby and Danny? Who isn't to say that he wasn't always already planning on trying to put a baby in her? Because that would be the move, right? Wouldn't that be the move? If I sound low, that's on you, Suzette Carbuckle. I got my mic turned all the way up. Right? With all due respect. Nah, I'm putting you on a timeout just for those first 3 words that you use. Don't use those first 3 words together in my chat, homie. You probably don't know. I'm going to put you on a timeout, though, and I don't got no beef with you. But I'm asking for you not to put those first 3 words together ever in my chat. It's a personal thing. Anyway. What up, GT Massive? The Baby. Yo, I'm gonna say something, man. We should do a 2021 recap. Everybody told me I should have did a 2020 recap. I tell you what. For everybody that thinks that we should do a 2021 recap, send me some stuff that we should talk about if we did a recap to my DMs. Boom. Alright? Send me some stuff to my DMs if we did a recap. No, I didn't say Meg is pregnant. I said if she did, basically I'm saying if Meg Thee Stallion did get pregnant, it would ruin the trajectory of her career. So there was multiple people that had a good reason to want Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez to not be together. Period. Especially if them being together meant that Megan Thee Stallion might get pregnant. Now, there's something that Joe Budden said that resonated with me. And he said he knows this because, you know, a factual statement. But Tory Lanez really liked Meg. That's what Joe Budden said. Joe Budden said Tory Lanez really liked Meg. Megan Thee Stallion and Tory and that other girl was fighting over Tory Lanez. So I'm gonna assume Meg really liked Tory. I think Meg might end up pregnant too, because I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. If this comes out bad for her, watch, we're gonna find out that dude put a baby in her. Because that's how they're gonna try to combat the negative energy. You can't be mad at a new mother, right? You can't be mad at a woman that just got pregnant, right? So yeah, I'm here for that. I believe that that's a thing. 100%. Let me give me a drink. Not a drink, something to drink. Nah, I believe that's... I should have ran a commercial. Give me a second. I'm gonna run a commercial for y'all real quick. I didn't need to get me something to drink. I'm a little thirsty over here. I'm gonna run a commercial. We're gonna be right back. We'll run same one.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. It seems that we are unquestionably late on rent this month. So much so that our irascible landlord has delivered a letter upon our current residency.
Damn. It's that time already?
Now y'all broke asses got 2 goddamn days to give me my money, or it's gonna be some serious repercussions and consequences. At ease, Beatz!
Okay, so a mixture of my hands being wet and me not knowing how long it was gonna take me had y'all watching the black screens for minutes. I mean, it's my hand. I'm trying to fucking, you know how they got like the mouse pad and shit. So you're trying to like move the shit on a damn laptop, and then you can't because there's water on your fingers. Paula Bell. Do y'all remember Pamela Bell from yesterday? The person who was jumping through the fake accounts? If I was y'all, I wouldn't pay much attention to Pamela Bell's comments. I ain't gonna lie to you. Once you do something and I don't trust you, like I just don't trust you. Like I really don't be lying. Like I might try to do something and then I probably can't do it because I always dream huge. But I really don't lie. When you lie to me, I take that shit personal. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really don't be out here lying. I might try to do something and then I can't do it. And I might not be able to succeed at it, but I'm not a liar. I promise you. So, no, Meg Thee Stallion is not pregnant. I'm saying, see, I'm gonna tell you what the problem is sometimes when I'm having these conversations. I really do need to be on a bigger platform. And I'm not saying I need to be on a bigger platform because I'm like, oh, I'm so incredible. I'm saying I need to be on a bigger platform because I need to be on a platform that also has other people. Because the problem with I'm usually saying a lot of shit, right? And unless I'm in a conversation with other people who also are also privy to the information, sometimes it sounds like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking, like, I know what I'm talking about, but you can easily be tricked into believing that I'm just saying shit that don't make sense. The reason why I'm talking about Meg Thee Stallion getting pregnant is because I'm saying, before Cardi B, who got pregnant and still made music? And if you listen and pay attention, I believe Cardi B was also told not to get pregnant and she got pregnant anyway. Right? After Cardi B got pregnant, then everybody start getting pregnant? Tell me where I'm wrong. After Cardi B got pregnant, didn't Nicki Minaj get pregnant like almost immediately after? Right? Right? Almost immediately after. So the point in which I'm trying to make is, if you pay attention to the women that I named, they all do like body shaping stuff. As far as I know, Meg Thee Stallion doesn't do that. That all has a specific aesthetic to it. If you look at almost all of these females on Instagram that go get their bodies done, in all due respect, their bodies almost all look the same with the exception of a few of them because they already naturally had a certain physique. You understand? So I don't believe Meg Thee Stallion is currently going through all that body shaping shit. one of the reasons why these women get all of them tattoos is to hide the marks. Y'all do know that there's marks, right? One of the reasons why the women's get all of these tattoos is to hide the marks. So I'm not even knocking any of that. Just so you could, this is not me admonishing them over this behavior, just so we could be clear. This is not me admonishing them over this behavior, just so we could be clear. This is just me explaining to you the position of why I said what I said. So Megan Thee Stallion don't have tattoos all over her as far as I know. Megan Thee Stallion, she doesn't have the body shaping look. She has a regular look of a woman that was just born full figured. Well, obviously you're not going to be born full figured, but destined to be full figured. Copy? Joe Budden said Tory really liked her. Black Power Cross, if you ever really want to look for the people who are if you ever really want to know the easiest way to tell who the trolls are, who the people in here that they just fuck them niggas, pay attention to whoever comments a lot. Anybody that's constantly commenting, and they're not saying nothing, if it's not one of the people that we know that's a part of our community, 9 times out of 10 it's them. Copy? Switching accounts and all that shit. Talking to themselves. Cynthia Sartersfield says, I think if Meg did get pregnant, that mommy makeover might backfire. Yeah. No, I think that if she did get pregnant, I don't think it'll backfire. What up, Mikey Greenhouse? You should have seen it. They used to literally come in here and argue with himself. So one of them could seem like it's on my side, and the other one could seem like they was against me. So I kick one, and then the other guy be like, see, we bestest of friends. No, we not, nigga. Get out of here. I don't know you. What up, Magnum? What up, Mikey Greenhouse? What up, Magnum? Can we hit that like button, please, and send out some notifications? We got 95 people in here with 35 likes, 34 likes. We can hit the like button, man. Yeah, no, you can go. You can have all the fun you want with them Black Power Cross. I'm just letting you know which are the ones that you can go at if you feel like it. So whenever you see people doing that, boom, that's who they are. You understand what I'm saying? Go at them all you want. I don't care. I'm not even gonna tell you nothing. As long as you're not using too creative of language, I don't give a fuck. Thank you. That's literally what Green Team members are supposed to be doing. When people come in here and start talking crazy, Green Team members are supposed to jump on their ass. I appreciate you. I'd rather have to tell you slow down than to tell you more. It's way easier to work with somebody that you have to tell slow down than to work with somebody you have to tell speed up. Also, pay attention to people names that we never see, that just pop up and then just pop up and then say the same thing like other people comments. Just pay attention. Like, it's not hard. Let me get back to the show, but it's not hard. Let's talk about what up, Level Up? Let's talk about K Flock. Are we ready to have this conversation about K Flock? We can still talk about Meg Thee Stallion, so everybody that's still on Meg, keep the comments coming. But are we ready to move on to K Flock? I'm curious. Who in here ready for that K Flock? Because I want to talk about drill music specifically. We're gonna have we're doing a clubhouse today, a BBN clubhouse today. What up, Miss Nikki? Dropping all of those frosts. We're doing the BBN clubhouse today. Also, somebody put the Cash App in the chat. Let's get 5 to 10. Matter of fact, who got 5 on it? We donating to the Let Americans Smoke Weed Foundation. We doing a Let Americans Smoke Weed Foundation today. Who got 5 on it? Who's next? So we're gonna be doing. Follow me here on Clubhouse. Everybody seems to be following my other Clubhouse, but this is the Clubhouse to follow. Follow me here on Clubhouse. At BB and Jack Frost. Follow me there on Clubhouse. Huh. This is our Clubhouse room. We have 166 people join. We're going to be in there today. I'm going to invite at least 10 people up to have this discussion. And we're going to tape the discussion and upload it on the YouTube just so we can be clear. We're going to tape the discussion and upload it on YouTube just so we can be clear. Also, the only people I'm inviting up are the people that are in our community for the most part that I know. I'm going to 100% make sure that I don't invite any people up that I personally don't like. This is a fact. You can feel however you want about it. I am not inviting anybody up for us to just be arguing back and forth. There's nothing wrong with difference of an opinion. But I'm not inviting nobody up there that's just trying to argue with people. So when I do invite you up and you just up there to argue and then you get dubbed, understand, I don't consider that to be conversation. I don't consider you just saying the opposite of what somebody else saying to be conversation. I know some of you do because you guys aren't very interesting. People that aren't very interesting themselves think the only way that they could drum up a conversation is to be divisive. You understand? I get it. What up, Demarius McCray? Shout out to Demarius McCray, giving all of the kisses. He says, did you see Yo Gotti deny the rumors on Blac Youngsta being dropped? Yes, we're going to talk about that, and I did see it. Give me 1 second. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. Y'all, come on, let's pull up. It's fucking Wednesday. The real Muse is glad I wasn't born a gossipy man. Okay. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, but you was 100% probably born somebody that goes places and goes and talks to people who you don't like. And I think that's worse than being a gossipy man. Who the fuck goes places and has conversations with people they don't like? What kind of what kind of fecal philiac does shit like that? I'm gonna go places and have conversations with people I don't like. Hell no, I'm not inviting Pamela Bell. You can't be serious. I mean, she'll probably be able to come into the room with the fake account and all that, but no way I'm inviting that person to the stage. I'm not inviting anybody I don't know to the stage, ever. The fuck? You see what I gotta live through? Shout out to that shit. Shout out to Darius McCray. It is what it is. It's all part of it. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Nah, I'm not even trying to invite easygoing people just so we could be clear. I want to invite people who we're not disagreeing for the sake of disagreeing. That's insanity. You understand? That's what I'm talking about. I don't want to be in a conversation with somebody that's just disagreeing with me for the sake of disagreeing. That means we're wasting time. That means that we're literally just sitting around just wasting all of our time. We're having conversations that can go nowhere. Because no matter what I say, you're going to disagree with me and say it's wrong, right? And the only way that you're going to agree with what I'm saying is if I just say I'm wrong, right? Who the fuck want to live like that? That they have to agree every single thing that they do and say is wrong if you deem it. Who the fuck want to live like that? Somebody said something about we was about to move on to K Flock, but before I talk about this K Flock real quick, somebody asked me a question about Yes, I saw Yo Gotti say that Blac Youngsta wasn't dropped, but who knows? All right, so check this out. Listen, I'm gonna say something, and this is by K Flock. But first, I want to address all of these other YouTube content creators out here. It's not our job to find out how somebody is innocent, just like it's not our job to find out how somebody is guilty. It's your job to give the fucking content to your community in the most, I don't want to say visceral, but in a manner that they could be able to uh, uh, absorb it. You understand? Whether it's for entertainment or whether it's for teaching or whether it's for whatever the purpose is. Our job isn't to find out if a rapper that is accused of committing a murder is guilty or innocent. Our job isn't we see the dude do it and say, "Oh man, I hope he get off." That's not our job, nigga. I'm gonna say something. I was watching a dude on the platform. He was doing a great job, by the way. He's actually a pretty good platform. I subbed. He was doing a great job. I'm not gonna call his name because I'm about to throw dirt. But he was doing a great job. A great fucking job. Everything that he was doing and saying was on point. And then he got to the part of the video where he said, I gotta be friendly to the artist. He goes on to say that that other bloggers are trying to condemn K Flock. They're snitching. Okay, so I wasn't there when K Flock did the thing, so there's no way I can be snitching. K Flock and his people also didn't tell me about what happened. There's no way I could be snitching. I wasn't a part of the crime. There's no way I could be snitching. I would need all of those three things to actually be correct. Not one or two of them, but all of them in order to be snitching. You have to have some integrity when you do this job. And I say that to say this. You don't think I report on shit all the time that I know when I walk out into the street, I'm going to be walking past 15, 20 niggas that didn't like what the fuck I said? I've been on the internet for how long? How many times have y'all heard about me getting into a fight on the street once? How often do you think people would really pressing me? This isn't me being a super tough guy. This is just me saying, niggas might not like what you saying, but niggas will respect you if you are even across the board. If you gonna report the same way about that nigga that you gonna report about that nigga, niggas gotta respect this shit. They gotta respect it. So yeah, I talk about when these rappers do things, they get caught up. But I always also talk about when these rappers do good shit. I also talk about when these rappers are being abused by their contracts. I'm also talk about when the government is treating these rappers wrong. I also talk about when police is doing is so we're not on one side of the conversation. So I say all that to say this. I know some of us make this look easy, but I promise you, there are a lot of people that do this and they think that they're doing it well and they're not. When they get good, practice makes perfect, right? Homie had a great show going. Stop trying to defend rappers when there's no defense. Don't defend politicians when there's no defense. Don't defend police officers when there's no defense. Don't defend civilians when there's no defense. Hold people to their fucking standard. Copy? Now, with all of that being said, K Flock walked past a motherfucking barbershop. When he walked past said barbershop, he had words for somebody inside of the fucking building. This is New York City. Copy? Niggas yell all the time. A look can be loud as shit. A nigga looking at you. A nigga looking this way then looking at you. A nigga look could be loud. This is New York City. I don't know what anybody else is pushing, and I don't know what's on anybody else's mind. I've been to other places. And when you New York City and you walking through other places, you are fucking vibrating at a different frequency, my nigga. Copy? So I get it how people come to New York and they feel a little bit overwhelmed. And I also get it how two New Yorkers could be in the same vicinity with one another and there'd be problems. So my point is, he walked past the building, looked back, at one point or another caught eye contact with the dude, and then something was exchanged. Now I'm going to say something that we don't know whether it's the truth or not. But K Flock and his people better hope it's not the truth. I'm going to say something that I don't think people know. I'm going to say something that's going to sound so fucked up. And this is not me knocking K Flock or wanting anything bad to happen to the brother. This is just me paying attention. We was watching the video yesterday and somebody said that they saw him pass the girl something. So he's walking on the block. There's two people by him. They both look like they're with him. They're not. One woman walks past him. The other one is walking with him. I think she has on a pink like jacket or whatever. It's a girl. Shout out to John Cooley Jr. He says facts. Wildness out of 24/7 in New York. So check this out. He hands something to the girl. What if he handed that girl fucking money? Because that girl gave him the drop on his eye. Now I say that to say this. I don't know if that's the truth. I don't even think that's the truth. What the fucking energy you think the police is going to have for them? What kind of energy do you think that the district attorney is going to have for them? The attorney general is going to have for them? They turning this shit into a RICO, homie. I see people going online to give support to that young man, not understanding why when Casanova got arrested, nobody said his name. There's a reason why nobody said Casanova's name when Casanova got arrested. Because the government is literally sitting around waiting to see who the fuck says his name. Every single person that's in the street that said fucking this dude's name and put it out there that they are a supporter of K Flock might have just put them in a compromising situation and got the fucking police looking at them. I'm putting you on the game. Shout out to the Venom Symbiote. Says, why do you ignore me? I have no idea who the Venom Symbiote is. But shout out to the Venom Symbiote with the $5 drop. Venom Symbiote says, I got 5 on it. Who's next? There's no hater drops today. They're all $5. They're all there's no hater drops today. All of the drops today is to let America Smoke Weed Foundation. It looks like shout out to E, Lovely E says, good morning, Frost. It looks like he passed her a phone. Wow. I don't know what he passed her, by the way. I'm just trying to say these are the things that cause for them to be able to look even further into what you're doing. Remember, the prosecution doesn't have to prove what you did. The prosecution just have to make shit look like you did it. Copy? They don't have to prove you did it. I think that that's the problem people don't understand in court. You're literally just trying to get people to have the opinion that the person is guilty. It's literally what you're doing. You do know this, right? Robert Jeff, you know zero about New York State law. And since you know zero about New York City law, calling that self-defense, I'm going to do you a favor and not respond back to any more of your comments. Shout out to Arthur D. Glass. He says, you think Five God put the scope on himself now, Frost? He's already got the police looking at him. I don't think him bringing this up is in his best interest, but it also might not hurt. Lovely E says, everyone just better be prepared. Ops and all the police are watching, especially NYC. I just told everybody that the police literally opened up a task force, a gang task force, specifically for drill music. Let's go get some more to drink real quick. Be right back. Specifically for drill music. So if they're telling you they have a gang task force that they put together that's specifically for drill music, I don't think people are really understanding what's happening. I think that's a bigger issue than anything else. I think that we spend so much time doing shit that don't make no sense, being a part of shit that don't make no sense, that niggas sometimes just don't be on point, and they don't be on point in a bad way. You understand what I'm saying? Just my opinion. They have a whole gang task force now, specifically for Bronx and Brooklyn. You could say drill music, but no, it's a gang task force specifically for the Bronx and Brooklyn. I'm gonna send y'all to a commercial. I'm gonna be right back.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. It seems that we are unquestionably late on rent this month. So much so that our irascible landlord has delivered a letter upon our current residency.
Damn. It's that time already?
Now y'all broke asses got 2 goddamn days to give me my money, or it's gonna be some serious repercussions and consequences. At ease, Beatz!
Anyway, dude handed something to the young lady. I'm not sure what he handed her. We can't know what he handed her. But I'm pretty sure that the prosecution can make up a story that can be believable. That's one. Two, he walked past the establishment. He looked in the fucking establishment. He caught eye contact, words with the dude. The dude came outside. I want to explain to y'all. I'm only going to go over this one time, and I'm not arguing back and forth with nobody about this because I don't even care. So I'm not arguing back and forth about nobody about this. But if you are not from New York City, the last time I heard about in the last maybe 30 or 40 years, self-defense has probably been used successfully in New York City a handful of times, literally, for murder. Literally, only a handful of times, last 30, 40 years, maybe 4 times. And these are people, maybe 4 times. If you are an individual that thinks that this can be self-defense, I'm going to just say it's because you're not from New York City. Because if you are from New York City and you're saying self-defense, but it's not because, you have a vested interest in the situation, then I don't know what to tell you. Cynthia Sautersfield says 100 people in the chat. Hit that like button. Please do. Hit all of the like buttons. I'm gonna explain to you in 2 seconds why I can't be it's not possible. I'm gonna explain to you in 2 seconds why it's not possible. Listen. I'm gonna tell you the biggest myth about being able to say self-defense. And the biggest myth is the person was coming towards you and you was backing up. That's the biggest myth. You cannot murder a person because they're coming towards you and you're backing up. Literally. You cannot murder a person because they're coming to you. This is the best way I could put it. Let's say you're outside, minding your business. And there's a person. He yells at you. You know what? I hate your guts. I'm going to fuck you up. And he starts coming towards you. And as he's coming towards you, you pull out a gun and you shoot him. You're going to jail for fucking murder. You want to know what one of the biggest points of self-defense in New York? You had no choice. There was no other option. You literally was going to die or they literally was going to die. You have to be in immediate danger. The fact that you took the life has to have saved yours. Getting your ass whooped is not a good reason for murdering a nigga. I pay attention to the people that say that this is self-defense. So you was gonna get beat up. So you killing a nigga because you was gonna get beat up. You consider that self-defense. No, you didn't just watch a lawyer video, Robert Jeff. You're the other person. Go look at how many times Robert Jeff commented. And then pay attention. Robert Jeff left the chat. Robert Jeff came into the chat right after Pamela Bell left the chat. Then after Pamela Bell left the chat, Robert Jeff pulled up in here. They're the same fucking person. Copy? You want to know who else the same person is? Deuce and DeMarcus' mom. Same damn person. Brian Redding. Same damn person. This person has a mental health disorder. Thank you, 300. If your life isn't in immediate danger, if your life isn't if it's literally not you or me, you cannot kill the person. Literally. So for all of you people, 812. So for all of you people that's saying whatever y'all say, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. You know zero about what you're talking about. And what I just said about the names, go scroll up. You can see for yourself. As soon as one of them stops talking, the other one starts talking. A ton of comments. Then that person stops talking and another person starts talking. A ton of comments. It's the same fucking person. Mocha West says he's a felon in... Could we hit that like button, please? We got 110 people in here. We could get to 70 likes. Mocha West says he's a felon in possession of a gun on parole. The state has an automatic hold on him anyway. He'll be charged with the whole thing and they'll throw... He's also a felon in the possession of a gun. You think they're going to give... There's no way... Even if the dude was trying to kill him, he's not going to be able to take the death penalty. I mean, pardon me. He's not going to be able to get... He's not going to be able to get off on self-defense anyway. It wouldn't even matter. It's not even going to matter. It's not even going to matter. It's not even going to matter. And basically everything I just said was facts, by the way, not opinion. Facts, not opinion. Just so we can be clear. Facts. That's why they called my phone, by the way. I'm going to explain something real quick. I don't want to get too far into this. You do know they called my phone in hopes that I'm going to go like this so I could dox them so they could get my channel pulled. You do know that, right? And if I don't show y'all the number to dox them, what they then say is that the FBI is calling me while I'm online. Like, literally, I just want y'all to understand how stupid this is. You think the FBI, if they had somebody that they was working with, would call the person while the person was on fucking live to have a discussion with FBI information? Do you understand how stupid they think you guys are? What up, Native Son? He says, that was a brilliant argument about the deadly force. Salute the Frost Esquire. My dude, this is what I mean. This is why I don't want to be on panels with people. And this is why I would never, ever, ever, ever work with those people that's out here talking about me. Because I don't care. You can say whatever you want. Do you see their arguments that they make? Do you think that these people could actually be on a panel with me having a conversation or a discussion about anything? Like, do you really, like, honestly, to you, honestly, put it in the chat. These people that you see making these videos about me, do you think that they could honestly have a debate against me? A real debate? Like, honestly. And I'm only talking to people that I know. I'm not talking to none of these people I don't know. Think they could honestly have a debate with me? No, they can't. This is not me hubris. This is not me saying I'm better than anybody. Other people, some people are just not good at shit. Can we acknowledge that? Do everybody have to get a fucking medal? The fuck? Pay attention to every single thing that Robert Jeff says. What about isms? Now we're going to move on. What about isms? That's the only way they know how to have an argument. What about isms? Well, imagine if I did this. Imagine if I do that. You don't know what I'm going to do next Friday. What the fuck are you talking about, nigga? So all of your arguments is based on what ifs. Nothing is based on anything that actually... Nah, I got you. Native Son said, you run raps around their reasoning. They literally don't do any research. Thank you. I appreciate you. But to them, you understand? To them, they're just as good at this as I am. To them, they know just as much about this stuff as I do. To them, their opinions is just as important as any fact that I say. Do you understand? And they got people over there that's on that shit. So shout out to that. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Those is not my peoples. They will never be my peoples. And you have no idea how strongly I feel about that. With that being said, you have no idea how strongly I feel about that. Believe me, you don't. With that being said, I don't play these internet games. I don't play these real life games either. I don't play these internet games. I don't play these real life games. So any games that people are trying to play, I'm just going to leave. I promise you. I don't play them games. I'm just going to leave. I promise you. I don't play none of them games. I'm just going to leave. K Flock. I'm just kicking this guy, by the way. I don't want to do. Go get another account. K Flock. Listen. K Flock. Coerced. This is what they're going to say. Coerced the guy out of the barbershop. Led him down the block. And then shot him. That's literally what they're going to say. I promise you. I wouldn't be surprised if those aren't the exact words used by the prosecution in the fucking in at trial when they're doing their the first, whatever you call that shit, the opening statements. I wouldn't be surprised if during the opening statements, matter of fact, I would be more surprised if during the opening statements the prosecuting attorney didn't say he coerced him out of the barbershop, he led him down the block, and then he shot him in cold blood. I promise you he's going to say all three of those lines. I promise you. I promise you. Because what did he do? Walk past the barbershop. Coerced him outside. Walk down the block. Led him away from the barbershop. Shot him in cold blood. You cannot shoot a nigga because he was going to beat you up. You cannot kill a nigga because he was going to beat you up. You can't kill a nigga because he was going to fight you. You can't kill a people for these. You can't kill a person for these reasons. Copy? If I was y'all, I'd be paying attention to them niggas that think that you can. Some real shit. All of them dudes out here that's pretending, or all of these dudes out here that has to have the position that you could shoot and kill a nigga, that you could shoot and kill a nigga because he wanted to fight you. For all of the individuals that got that position, yo, this dude, nah, man, the dude try to fight me, I'm a kid. All of you dudes, I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm pretty sure they're gonna look for a premeditated angle, and just so we could be clear, all of these rappers have threats on Instagram going at each other. Whenever any of one of these guys kill each other, they're going to jail for the rest of their lives. I promise you. I promise you. They all got threats on Instagram going at each other, right? If any of these guys kill the other, I promise you. I promise you. They rest of their lives, minimum of 30 years. They're going to get 25 to life, probably do 30. I promise you. All right. And I'm going to tell you about the elephant that y'all didn't know was in the room. Oh, no, they're going to say premeditated because basically they planned on killing the dude whenever he saw him, right? He said, whenever I see you, I'm going to up it, right? Hold on. He said that when he see his op, he going to up it, right? How's that not premeditation? That doesn't work like that, John Cooley Jr. It does not work like that in New York City. It don't make a difference how many times people say that. That's not the way it works in New York City, homie. Quando Rondo didn't shoot anybody. What are you talking about? Okay, I'm not reading Gary Phillips' comments no more. John Coley Jr. says, if you face it, no, you don't understand what self-defense is. That's not self-defense, man. You can't kill a person for wanting to fight you. Are you people insane? Are you insane? That's the same person, 300. 300, that's the same person I've been telling you about. It's the same person. If you ever pay attention to any of the comments that that person makes that I keep talking about, all of their comments are just stupid and don't make no sense. I'm not sure if that's by design or if they're slow. I think they're slow. I don't think it's by design, to be honest with you. Dude's going down for first-degree murder. You want to know why he's going to go to jail for first-degree murder? They're going to set a precedence. Listen, do y'all even... Okay, I digress. We're going to have to back way, way, way far up. Also, go cop your BBN merch, the Weed Culture merch. We need to back way, 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 way up for a minute. Listen, do you know why there's a Bronx, Brooklyn drill street police unit? Do you know what this is really about? Do you really understand why there's a Brooklyn Brooks drill street thing going on? Do you really understand why? And thank you 300 for calling those people out. Please, when these idiots come in here saying stupid shit, please call them out. Because that make me feel more comfortable when you call them out. When y'all don't call these people out, that make me feel like y'all might be falling into their trap. My audience understands how self-defense work. My audience do. Those other people are not my audience. Don't disrespect my audience like that, homeboy. If that Playboy person disrespect our audience again, kick them. Those other people are not our audience. Listen, pay attention. Do you know the real reason why there's a Bronx, Brooklyn Bronx, Brooklyn drill team? You want to know why there's a Bronx, Brooklyn police drill unit? Does anybody know? Does anybody know? I'm not even reading that person's comments. Cynthia Sordersill says, Florida, Texas, Georgia, the only stand your ground states. Don't confuse that with this situation. If I shoot you, I'm brainless. Jay-Z. If you shoot me, you famous. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all because I don't think nobody's gonna guess. The NYPD needed to figure out a way to go after the gangs. What do you think stop and frisk is for? You think you do know stop and frisk is so they could control gangs. You know that, right? Stop and frisk is so whenever there's a heavily populated area that has gang violence, now we have the ability to walk up to people and we can interact with them. You get what I'm saying? The problem is they've been interacting with people in a negative manner with the stop and frisk rather than having positive interactions, which could have helped build their relationships with the community. But I digress. Hold on. The reason why they have the Brooklyn Brooklyn Bronx drill thing now is because they don't consider most of you niggas rappers. They consider you gang member niggas that make gang music. They don't consider this actual rap hip hop music. J. Cole, he's hip hop. Kendrick Lamar, he's hip hop. Kanye, he's hip hop. K Flock, he just a gang member from New York City that make music. That's their perception of the situation, the NYPD. So how else can we start putting our foots on the necks of these gang members? They're making music about killing each other. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is we need to have documented court cases. Right? What do you think this Casanova thing is about? What do you think this Treyway thing is about? What do you think all of this shit is about? Turning gangs that are trying to become regular organizations and stopping them. You niggas is fucking up. We have a way out, and it's not just rap. Our way out is working together. I'll say that again. We have a way out, and it's not just rap. Our way out is working together. That's our way out. The reason why black people don't make it out the hood more is because it's harder for us to work together. I've tried to help at least 15 people make YouTube channels. Only 2 of them ain't just start hating me. Imagine you spending your time and your energy and your efforts giving people advice that they should be paying for, but you're giving it to them for free. Motivation, bringing them on your platform, everything else. Only for, I don't know, 93% of them to then want you dead and want to destroy you. K Day says people say why are rappers dying when it's really street dudes. It's not rappers. Stop turning street dudes into rappers, and I promise you, rappers will stop dying. The Dean says, top of the morning. Yo, let's get the Cash App in the chat. Today, we're gonna Let the Kids Smoke Weed Foundation. Who wants to contribute to the Let the Kids Smoke Weed Foundation? We're trying to get as much of the Let America Smoke Weed Foundation. We're trying to get as much as the marijuana's into America as possible. Yeah, K Flock messed up bad, I'm McCray. Yeah. So basically, that's just the gang task force unit now, and they're just labeling them as drill music rappers because they're going over every single thing that's said in drill music. They're gonna find all of the actual murders, and they're gonna start arresting people. Guess what happens when a murder's committed? That statute to limitation never ends, homie. You got dudes talking about a lot of murders. You got people talking about a lot of murders in this drill music. Statutes of limitations never run off in a murder. If you committed a murder in 1940, you can still go to trial for it right now. Mocha West said he's a felon gang member with pending gun charges and now a murder beef. Who thinks this guy is coming home? Ain't no lawyer gonna get him off. RICO will be used against him. He's toast. Five God just spoke out in defense of this man. Five God sounded really eloquent. Five God looked like he'll do well on TV. He's spoke well. I don't know no other way to put it. I want to say something real quick. I don't know the 22 G's. I don't even know the whole 20. Send me some stuff. I'll look up on 22 G's situation today. today should be a drop day. I mean, today should be a day I get some video. I'm able to get some videos out. We're almost to the point where I should be able to get videos out more consistently. I just, like I said, like, you gotta work on your atmosphere. When your atmosphere is well, you can work better. Do you think drill is psyops or circumstances? I think drill is psyops. I think drill is psyops. Dean says, Frost, they're not just talking about the murder, but all the evidence. Where you find the evidence and where the actions are down via the location and who was there, say you snitching. Wait, hold on. The Dean, Frost, they're not just talking about the murders, but all evidence. Where you can find the evidence and where the action when you went down via location and we was there, then say who snitching. You need to rewrite that to Dean. I don't understand what you're saying. I don't get it entirely. Can you make it like 3 or 4 different sentences, one ideal concept at a time? Maybe my comprehension skills is just lacking at the moment. I just can't understand what you're saying. I think you put punctuation. I'll try one more time. I see a comma. I'll try one more time. Frost, they are not talking about the murders, but all evidence. Who's not talking about the murders, but all evidence? Where you can find the evidence. What you mean? I don't know where you can find. I don't know that where you can find the evidence and where the actions went down. I don't know. That don't make sense. I need you to rewrite that. Shout out to Black Power Cross with the 4.99 drop. He said the loud funds. Black Power Cross does not know that all drops to America's Let the Americans Smoke Weed Foundation is supposed to go to the PayPal and to the Cash App. But we will be accepting this Super Chat drop because he's part of the Super Chat team. So Super Chat team, if y'all want to drop the drops to the Super Chat, drop them to the Super Chat. You know what? We accepted all drops or whatever. Shout out to the Black Power Cross with the $5 drop for the loud funds. The Let America Smoke Weed Foundation. Who's next? Let's put a smile on everybody's face. Also, once again, we are going to have. I'm going to be posting it on. I'm going to be posting on Instagram anyway when the time and everything. But we're going to be definitely having a conversation today about drill music on Clubhouse, and I would like for as many people to come through as possible. I'm not inviting everybody up to the stage for obvious reasons, but I would like for everybody to come up to the thing as possible. I want to use Clubhouse more. Specifically, I want to start using Clubhouse so the people who actually positively uh, are part of our community, I want to give you guys an opportunity to get your voices on the channel. The Dean says, typo, homie. What I was saying is the cats are speaking about the evidence in their music where they committing the murders and who was involved. Yes! 100%. That's all that team is put together for. They're going to find all the murders. I promise you. They're going to just start finding the murders, putting 2 to 2 together so they can solve some murders in New York City. Niggas is done. I can't believe after what happened to GS9 that drill music is even still a thing. Not in New York City. I'm about to say something that's extremely unpopular. I'm about to get ready to say something that's extremely unpopular. I think people do drill music because you don't have to have skills to do drill music. There's people that do drill music that's nice. Don't get it confused. But they just also do drill music. But I think that there's people that they don't have no choice because they just not good. They're just not good rappers. And the only way that they can make music is if they did drill music because they just not good rappers. The dean said, then once arrested, these so-called rappers who are street cats want to say who's snitching. And then they doing it themselves via the music and interviews. My dude, the dude went to jail, got on the jail phone, and dropped a verse, a drill music verse. So he basically got on the fucking jail phone and started talking about dropping the ops or whatever the fuck. What in the hell? How do you get on the jail phone, and send a fucking verse of drill music over the jail phone? How? That man, he's I hope he enjoyed his freedom. All 19 years of it. Level Up says, if you notice everything they drop in the new video from different angles of the murder, I bet the actual murder was caught on video. No, they have the actual murder on video, I promise you. Damn, I do say that shit a lot. Everyone clout chasing this new high. Drill music is dead for the Bronx. Look, I am not big into this drill music thing. Don't get it confused. Right? But if I hear a song I like the song. Pop Smoke did drill music. Pop Smoke got a ton of songs I like. So it's not... I just think that people who aren't actually good rappers are doing drill music. He rapped about some shit on the jail phone about sliding on. I don't know what the fuck he rapped about. Hold on, I think I got the damn thing. Hold on. I got it. I'll play it. Somebody sent it to me. Hold on. I have to turn off. My phones is crazy. Like my phones and my computer, somehow them shits be talking to each other. Like I'm gonna let y'all know right now, yo. Whether you know it or not, your devices is always communicating with each other, homie. My phones and my devices, my Gmails and all of that shit, them shits is always communicating with each other, yo. You got your shit on sync. So I don't know. Maybe they could make that shit. I'm just about to go off on a tangent about a thing. Hold on, let me find this shit. Shout out to Emmanuel. I think he sent it to me yesterday. This is it right here. Look, listen. All right, we just gave these guys a commercial. Salute to that. Let's watch the whole commercial. Why not, right? Also, I couldn't skip it, so it didn't matter.
Ready?
Yeah.
Bitch, I walked in the spot up on hot. TD walked in the spot and got hot. I'm in jail, not such a big top. He get posted in the bug, everything we gon' bounce. Oh, he tough, he get ripped off the top. He was rushing, they missing the spot. That's what now they know if I can pop. Everybody hop on the spot, he shot. Shout out my fans, I love him a lot. I be back, shit'll never stop. But right now, I'm a sit back and watch. Niggas let me forget on the top. To my mother, I love her a lot. Fuck these niggas, you all that I got. And if they ain't checking up for you, they shot. Like they said right before I got knocked, he can't stop me to fix up a shot. I'm giving you bitch, I put over my thought.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna play it one more time. Does this sound like dude just got locked up in jail for a murder that they saying that he committed? I'm not saying whether he committed it or not, but they're saying that he committed it. So they locked him up and they put him in jail for a murder that they're saying that he committed. Yeah, I don't think the bars are... I don't think... This is not for me. This is 100% not for me. But he's locked up in jail for a murder that they're saying he committed, correct? Correct? And then he goes in the jail, raps over the jail phone, and talks about and does... Oh, man, I don't know what to say. What do y'all think about this? Wait, hold on. Let me put a poll up real quick. Hold on. Let me see what this says. Oh, man. All jail phones are recorded. should have been capital. I knew I spelled that way. All right. Let's get 5 to 10 line drop. Let's donate to the Let Americans Smoke Weed Foundations. We got lungs that needs all of the marijuana and up. Let's make it happen. I should do a whole. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do some dope shit. I need to start doing some of the shit that I want to do. I'm about to when I go get my camera back. We almost in a position where I could work and just do shit. We almost in a position. Don't worry. Mocha says some of the Mocha West sticker queen says some of the drill rappers on drugs can't tell them anything. Future drug addicts in denial. Sorry, not future drug addicts. They literally are currently. That's the point in which I'm trying to make. I'm agreeing with you, by the way. All right, sorry about that. I'm gonna play it one more time. Listen to this shit. Can anybody get a line out of this shit? I can't even barely get a line out of this shit. I could barely understand them. I could barely understand them. I could just hear the foolishness in some of the shit. John Cooley Jr. says, "Damn, Jack, shorty ass fried. You right. I was talking to some of my Harlem people. They on some OTF bullshit. I see. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna play it one more time. Let me know what y'all guys think about it. If you could get any lines from the song, put it in the chat. I could barely get any of these lines.
Bitch, I walked in the spot on hot. TT walked in the spot and got hot. I'm in jail, not such a big time to get posted in the buggy. We think we gon' bounce. Oh, he tough to get rid of top. He was rushing, they missing the spot. That's what now they know if I can bounce. The big money hop on the spot, he shot. Shout out my fans, I love him a lot. I be back, shit, it never stop. But right now, I'm a sit like a watch. Niggas let me forget on the top. To my mother, I love her a lot. Fuck these niggas, you all that I got. And if they ain't checking on you, they shot. Like they said right before I got knocked in. He can't stop me, the teacher of a shot. I'm curious, bitch, I put off of my thought.
Oh my God.
Okay, first of all, did the dude that say "Oh my God" ever hear music before? He thought that was a "Oh my God." Hold on, I'm gonna let you one more time, and then we're gonna have the discussion.
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
Bitch, I walked in the spot on hot. TT walked in the spot and got hot. I'm in jail, not such a big time to get posted in the buggy. We think we gon' bounce. Oh, he tough to get rid of top. He was rushing, they missing the spot. That's what now they know if I can bounce. The big money hop on the spot, he shot. Shout out my fans, I love him a lot. I be back, shit, it never stop. But right now, I'm a sit like a watch. Niggas let me forget on the top. To my mother, I love her a lot. Fuck these niggas, you all that I got. And if they ain't checking on you, they shot. Like they said right before I got knocked in. He can't stop me, the teacher of a shot. I'm curious, bitch, I put off of my thought.
Oh my God.
Hey, what up, One Nation Entertainment?
Boogie Jackson, triple threat. Yo,
I
man.
just went to a whole new video. I don't even know this nigga. Who the fuck is this guy? Oh, shout out to the King of New Jersey BT. They sent me to his video after that bullshit. Shout out to that shit. Oh, this is us right here. Let me hit the like button. Hey, what up, One Nation Entertainment?
Boogie Jackson, triple threat.
Oh, fuck
Yo,
I
man.
just went to a whole new video. All right, shout out to that shit. Shout out to One Nation Entertainment becoming part of the BBN gangs again. ISIME says, I thought it was just me. I couldn't understand him either. Well, it's hard for me to understand it because it's the whole jail phone thing. But yeah, I mean, I just don't think it's good. I heard him say he love his mama and he love his people. I heard that. I don't see how you could say that you love your people and you out here committing unnecessary murders and sending yourself to prison. So I'm not saying that he committed the murder as of right now. I'm saying that just looks a lot like he did. See that bitch? I busting up in his spot. I heard it. Yeah. Dude was like, yeah, that was not that dope. That was an eye at best. Like, that's one of those where the dude finished rapping and you don't necessarily say anything, but you don't want to be negative, so you just nod your head. Like, all right. No, it wasn't good, but you're trying. I'm sorry, man. Um, before, could we just have a real quick break? We're gonna take a real quick break, uh, just because I just want to flex slightly, and since we just, oh man, these people just the people that try to get their YouTube popping by talking about other people's YouTube channels. I just can't respect that. I'm sorry, I just can't respect that. Oh, so the what ifs are back? Good, I'll go check one of those out today. Alright, so hold on. Could I flex? Could I do a minor flex? I want a very light. A light flex. Light on the mayo on the flex. Light on all of the mayos. I actually just want to play a verse. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I was gonna play a verse and shit. I was gonna pick I was gonna do one of my songs. Let's get back to the chat. Yeah, dude was not that good. I don't know what the fuck. We got 170 people here, 107 people here with 63 likes. Can we please hit that like button? The dean said these cats were made to believe that by being a street rapper, you had to live by the code and make it public self-snitching. I don't know what to tell you. This shit is just crazy to me. I agree with you, by the way. Mocha says, well, we will be loving Pookie in jail, too, so he get used to it. He's going to be all of the Pookies, all of the Pokies, too, probably. Shout out to Crime Page. This is Morning All. E-Dog says, he's the 63rd like. Appreciate you, my brother. He says, Flock's freestyle was ear murder, pure trash. I didn't like it, per se, but, you know, I'm pretty sure drill music people loved it. Drill music came from the gang members that use hip-hop to actually antagonize their ops via music videos. These guys are already into hip-hop, so their outlet was through the music. Pretty much. Lovely E said he dissed his op cousin D-Thing from jail. When you have time to think about dissing anyone, should be concentrated. First of all, he's in jail currently for allegedly murdering a dude. It looks like he did it. A lot of people believe it was him. And the first thing you do is go to jail and start putting out more negative energy. Do you understand how our youth is tricked? And just marinate on that for a minute. This dude is currently locked up in jail. Marinate on that for a minute. This dude is currently locked up in jail for quite possibly who knows how long because of a murder. And what is he doing? Oh shit. I thought I was supposed to plug. And what is he doing? He going in there and cultivating more negative energy. He's literally going in jail and cultivating more negative energy. I don't understand this shit. D. McCrae says, Mocha, he better keep mean mugging and fighting. He ain't fighting. Hold on, Darius McCrae. Who is he fighting? He not fighting. Dude wanted to fight. Remember? He shot him. Right? Dude wanted to fight him. Instead of fighting him, he shot him. Squid Drill says, I'm a thug, not a thought. I'm in jail, but I'm not from a lot. Hug my moms and pops, me and ops, this Dylon fire. Okay, so Squid Drill wrote that. Okay, no, that's not hot either, Squid Drill. But, you know, shout out to you. One Nation Entertainment says he dissed his op, which is also his cousin. These dudes is different. Cynthia Sautersville says regular press or starch, laugh out loud. I'm not sure you said that. That's why I'm laughing. Don't drop the soaps. He better not drop anything. He better drop 0 things. He better not drop his hips either. Alright, just jokes. But he went from being in a position where he could quite possibly have procured almost anything he wants to now being in prison. I don't know if he's in PC. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. This is why niggas will continue to go to jail in our neighborhoods, and why we're not gonna catch up to other communities. Because everybody needs to have everything right then. I'm gonna explain something. Listen, pay attention. As long as you work for a salary, you'll never be rich. Did you hear me correctly? As long as you work for a paycheck, you will never be rich. And the reason is, it's because of your understanding of how money works. Money doesn't work the way you think it works. Wealth doesn't work the way that you think it works. So as long as you're only working for a paycheck, you will never be rich. So in our communities, the reason why we can't do better or go further is because when I come to you and I say, yo, let's do a thing, the first thing you want to know is how much I'm going to pay you. I'm dropping so much game and so much jewels right now. It's just really retarded. And I know only a very small number of you are going to get it, but that's fine. If I come to you and I give you an idea or something that we're going to work on, and you're thinking about how much I'm going to pay you, then that's not a boss mentality. You're never going to be able to be rich. You're only working for a paycheck. I'm a whole business owner. I'm BBN. We are a known entity. We are a known entity. Whether you like us or not, we are known. I hate when I have the white hairs right there and they look like fucking bugs. Whether you like us or not, we are known. This is a fact. Whether you like us, whether you hate us, whether you want us to go away, whether you just wishing we die, we here, nigga. If you are not a known entity and you're trying to create your own brand, you want to know what people do to create their own brands? Because it's hard as shit to do it from fucking the ground up. They go deal with other entities which are known entities, and by building that brand up, they then make a brand for themselves. But us as black people, we cannot do this. We, one, can't work off of the understanding that you're not paying me because I'm going to go make my own money. Copy? Real short story. When I first started doing YouTube and I first started getting a little bit of a push, I walked up on these models I knew. There was a couple that was models and a couple of them did makeup. I just was like, well, why don't y'all do some photos or whatever, and then I post them, because I was trying to get the Icy Queens thing up. They wanted to know how much money I was going to pay them. They wasn't trying to start a business venture with me. They were just trying to work. They just wanted a job. I'm not looking for people that want a job. So if you somebody that want a job, there's no reason to talk to me. The reason why a lot of this shit don't work is because a lot of times I'm trying to do business with people, but they want a job. I'm not looking for people that want a job. I'm looking for people that got their own shit going and that we're working together in conjunction. If I have to be standing there with you like this the whole time, I don't need you. Darius, E-Dog says Darius McCray can't fight. That's why he had to strap and talk. I don't know if dude can or can't fight, but I am going to say I don't think that he's going to be fighting. You know how stupid that is? I'm going to explain something to you. If you outside here free and you gonna go kill a nigga because the nigga wanted to fight you, just for you to now go to jail where you can't get no guns and then have to fight, just think about that for a minute. The next time before you kill a nigga, the next time when you about to kill a nigga because they want to fight, think about that. You gonna kill a nigga, you gonna shoot a nigga dead in the street and kill him because you scared to fight. But then you're gonna have to go to prison where you're gonna have to fight. And you also aren't gonna have any freedom. We're gonna let this poll stay for 5 more minutes. Only 33 people voted. Could we get more votes, please? Do you think the rap that K Flock did, I spelled this shit all wrong, on the jail phone was a good idea? Let me know what y'all think. Do you think that the rap that K Flock did on the jail phone was a good idea? I'm gonna play the rap one more time. I want to know whether you guys think it was a good idea or not. Should he have done it or not done it?
Yeah.
Bitch, I walked in the spot up on hot. TB walked in the spot and got hot. I'm in jail now, such a big time to get poked in the bug, everything we gon' bounce. Oh, he tough, he get real top from top. He was rushing, they making the spot. That's what now that he knows I can pop. The big money hop on the spot, he shot. Shout out my fans, I love him a lot. I be back, shit, it never stop. But right now, I'm a sit back and watch. Niggas let me forget him and talk. To my mother, I love her a lot. Fuck these niggas, you all that I got. And if they ain't checking up on you, they shot. Like they said right before I got knocked, he can't stop me to fix up a shot. I'm giving you bitch, I put it over my block.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna say something real quick. Do you notice that some niggas get in trouble with the law and then they go to jail and now...
Man, what's up, everybody?
Do you know some niggas get in jail with the law and then they go to jail, now all of a sudden they Muslim, all of a sudden they found God. This nigga get in trouble with the law and go to jail and do more drill music. It sound like the whole hickory dickory dot cadence. That's how all of the fucking drill music sound to me. Native Son, almost all drill music sound like elementary rhymes to me. I'm not even lying to you. That's why I said there's some rappers that can actually rap that do drill music. Wait, hold on. So D-Thang responded to the K-Flock diss. Hold on. What's this? Okay, so he responded, but it's just like tweets or some shit. Hold on. These guys is crazy, yo. So hold on. This is one thing he said. Word to my dead mans, I never got touched in this building. Word to my dead mans, I never got touched in this building. Niggas is acting tough in this building, and this shit is sweet. Any situation is not gonna be a fight. Now we gotta link up an emergency. A medical emergency is mandatory. Anyway, so then now there's another one. It goes, VLS niggas be living. Wait, hold on. So y'all can see what I'm looking from real quick. So I am reading the thing. All right, so the next one goes, VLS niggas be living in other niggas' crib, shaking my head. I done went from 40 niggas to 7 niggas. Y'all do the math. I don't understand what that mean, but I don't think there's nothing wrong with niggas helping other people out. So what the fuck is he talking about? All right, so that's basically what the post was. It's just those two right there. I don't know. Anyway, that was his responses. K Day says, I'm in jail. He got poked in his lung. If he think we gon' box. I'm in jail. Okay, boom. So he's talking about committing more murders on the jail phone. This, I don't know what to tell you. 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 And these idiots, I'm sorry, I'm not calling him an idiot, but these people that think that they could say these things over the fucking jail phone are then gonna say freedom of speech. You do know that once you get arrested and you're detained by the police, you lose all of your rights, right? Your rights are different. You don't lose them all, but your rights are different. Once you become a warden of the state, once you become detained, your rights are different. That's one. Two, freedom of speech does not mean that you can talk about killing people and there be no repercussions. I just, nah, I hate the fact that we are so stupid as a community, as a collective. Like, we're just really stupid. Like, we as a collective. BBN Network, shout out to E-Dogs talking to me. He says it's a widespread mentality. I went to business school and they were preparing us for job interviews, and I was the only one that said, I'm not here to get a job, I'm here to run a business. Boom. People don't get it. You understand what I'm saying? But a lot of reasons why people don't get it is because, my dude, like, there's things I want to say, but I'm not. I know that if I say certain things, people are going to feel like I'm coming at them, but I'm not. You understand what I'm saying? But you don't understand how much good advice I literally give to people. And then I come on the program and I can't even tell y'all about the advice. Because if I do tell you about the advice, I have to risk that individual that I gave the advice to, which was good advice, now getting butthurt. And now I got a whole weird ass beef with a nigga because, or a chick or whoever the fuck, because I gave them some good advice on the thing. And then I also tried to share the advice with y'all. So that's why a lot of times when y'all speak to me privately, I don't really want to give any type of advice or any type of information about anything, because I know if there's a chance I'm gonna talk about it on the show, somebody might feel away. But yeah, I really would love to discuss that. I've told people numerous ways that they could work with BBN and make money. But instead of those people doing any of the things that they could work with BBN and make money, they just trying to figure out ways to they could do things, and then I pay them money. And I'm telling them how to make more money than I could even pay them. So I don't understand. I don't understand. Just, we not the same. That's all I can say. With all due respect. Sub Nation Entertainment says absolutely not a good idea, and I voted, by the way. Appreciate you. Squid Drill says it's difficult to get good production in jail. Okay, yeah, of course that was not good production. Okay, but we're not trying to go at people, Joshua Levine. So I'm gonna hope that you're not in here to now start going at people in our community. Mocha says, I see my homeboy cry, a real ninja from my hood, when his son was sentenced to 52 years in prison for a murder. My bro will be dead before he ever sees his only son again. Damn, that's crazy. He says he was 19 when he was sentenced. That's crazy. Why is Carla Perkins telling me she's listening? What are you listening to, Carla Perkins? Thank you for listening. I appreciate you. I'm not sure why you just said that. You said that for a specific reason? The fuck? I don't even know you off the internet as far as I know. Like, why would you say that? You trying to make people think that me and you got a thing going on? We don't have a thing going on, Carla Perkins. I do not know you. I know you from the chat. Thank you for pulling up. I hope you hit the like button and voted. And for anybody that's wondering why I'm talking like that, there are people that come into the chat and then go tell other people that they got like personal relationships with me, and they don't. Some people don't want to learn how to fish. That's a fact. I was trying to tell somebody how to fish this morning. I don't know if they're going to do it. I doubt it, though. I wish I could find some people that want to fish. Yeah, I don't know that Carla Perkins, but I'm listening for. Listening to what? The fuck? What are you listening to? Like, what are you listening to? I don't talk to you off of here. I don't know who you are. All due respect, I'm not coming for you. They keep the government. Shout out to the government. They want me to write this SBA loan, but I'm scared to take out any of these loans. I'll look at the thing again, but I'm scared to do any of those loans. I'm scared to do any of them. Mocha, I need to talk to you today because I got a whole loan thing I want to go over if you don't mind. When you get off of work, if you don't mind, can you DM me? I appreciate you. With that being said, how long the show been going? We get 2 hours in today. Anything else y'all want to talk about before we get up out of here? Matter of fact, let's just fuck around. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I'm here. I'm here. I'm not tired. I'm not winded. I'm not nothing. I'm not even off to go do nothing. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Oh, at that time, Carla Perkins was listening to the advice I was giving about money. Oh, shout out to Carla Perkins. I'm sorry about that, Carla Perkins. I ain't mean to come for you. I ain't mean to come for you, Carla Perkins. I apologize. I'm so sorry for Carla Perkins. I ain't mean to come for you. I had a conversation with somebody today before the show started, and there's really all people that think that I want. There really are people that think that that don't understand how much I do not like the hate. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna see the hate as something positive. I'm just not. So it is what it is. What up, Heavy Joe Morley? All right, let's end this. I think this been up long enough. It's 26 minutes. We have 42 votes. Why you said DJ Academics for? Shout out to DJ Academics. Do you think the question was, even though it's all jumbled up, do you think K Flock? Do you think the rap K Flock did in the jail phone was a good idea? 83% said no, 16% said yeah. I guess 2 people said yeah. How much was 16%? 2 or 3? I don't know, something like that. Anyway, so a couple of people said yeah. Obviously, those were just fake accounts just saying yeah so they could just fuck up the damn vote because, you know, people who are not as smart as other people always think that they need to just do the opposite of what other people are doing because they have to be different. So that's a problem when you're dealing with people who are ignorant. So I advise you stay away from ignorance and contrarians. They usually run together. Ignorant people and contrarians usually run together. Stay away from them. Think about it. I'm gonna say something. If if basically the world is how you feel you can manifest, and if you feel good about yourself, positive things is gonna happen. And if you you can talk, manifest things and talk things into existence, right? Right. So if any of this is true, then what is that saying about the people that always want to bring up negative things to you in your life? Think about that 1 second. If we can manifest our own future, if we have the power to create our own destiny, if what I think I can make happen, I can manifest that, then what should we actually, how should we be treating the people that always want to come around and say something negative to just fuck the mood up? Just think about that for a minute. Just think about that for a minute. That might not even be a thing that they're trying to do to you. That just might be that they're just not as close to God as you are. Some of us are closer to God than the others. And if you think everybody is the same distance to God as everybody else, no, they're not. That's not even possible. Because some people adhere to the word better than others. So that's not possible. Copy? Just pay attention to those people that always want to have negative things in your atmosphere. Nine times out of 10, the difference is that you're closer to God than they are. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. It don't matter, right? If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. It don't matter. Copy. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. It don't matter. Boom. I think I want to get SUBCRIBE up out of here. Boom. I be looking for patterns, and I saw a couple of patterns every time I see SUBCRIBE comment. So I was looking for patterns, and I found one. So I found it a couple of weeks ago. I'm just deciding on acting on it now instead of on a different day when I could have acted on it also. What time is it? 11:12. All right, so we are definitely posting on IG today. Anybody that needs any IG posts or anything like that, hit me up. We're posting on stuff like this almost every day. All you got to do is hit me up. We're gonna have some call-ins tonight. I think we already got one person. I might do. Hey, hold on. I was thinking about doing starting a new BBN show. I was gonna wait until we fixed up everything in here, but I was thinking about starting up a new BBN show where I'm actually gonna have people call in. Um, Anybody interested on that? Hit me up. If you are not a contributor to the channel, don't waste your time. But we're going to have a different type of show, and I was actually gonna wait until we got everything up, and whether it was gonna be here or at wherever it was gonna be at, just so we could be clear. This is an idea I've been had. But we're closer to our destination, or we're closer to the ability to make it happen. So we are gonna probably just start working on it sooner rather than later. So I'm hoping to be able to put an episode together tomorrow or today. I don't know. I actually was talking to at least one person. I'm gonna hit a couple of y'all up today and see if y'all would like to come in, call in. And when we do the call-ins, just so we can be clear, it might be on StreamYard. I think it's gonna be on StreamYard. 35 no, 7 yes. Thank you. Appreciate you, Squid Drill. I think it's gonna be on StreamYard. So when you do come on, I think we're gonna do it on StreamYard. We're not gonna do it on this particular platform. So you're gonna be able to come on with me. So with that being, I think I might be able to mix them both into the thing also, just so we can be good. Anyway, with that being said, I love y'all. Go do something productive today. Copy. Let me call out the people that did some drops today, by the way. Shout out to Black Power Cross. Shout out to Cynthia Sodersfield, and shout out to Venom Symbiote. Apparently, Venom Symbiote was commenting, and I wasn't reading their comments, so I have no idea who Venom Symbiote is. If I kicked you, you should probably let me know. I gotta go look for some names that I got kicked, including Dog Soldier today. Gotta find that guy's name. I forgot why I kicked him. I think I kicked him for a good reason though, but I'm gonna let him out. With that being said, like, comment, subscribes. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten.